Hello, gamers. Hello, noobs. Welcome to the first game of the 8th tournament. With me is top 1 player for many of us. He has been MVP twice, and he has the most points scored with a crazy 60% tournament win rate. The only player with multiple champion accounts, Maximovic96.
Hello, what's up, guys? Glad to be here.
Let's hope this
And we
won't
have a
be a
good job
clean
friend
M2.
game. We have a good job friend game, so
A
I'm
good friend
hyped.
game indeed. This is her first tournament game, by the way. Like, she hasn't played in a 6P tournament.
Yeah, true, but she's a player who came like after last tournament to the side and has shown some strength.
That's true.
So I expect a lot from her. She's gonna get the Dark Horse Award this tournament.
She's certainly probably the best candidate for this. Like, starting the tournament, I can say that she's a very strong looking candidate for Dark Horse. And we have a 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, very normal.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe 1.1 off picking 1.4.
I mean, 1.4, yeah, off picking M2 Hammer, kinda strong pick. Then make off picks and Mosby, yeah, looks standard, but and then Fran does the flip pick.
Which Basilov approves.
Yeah, he might play the Tom meta. I think he doesn't claim misclick.
Oh man.
So Fran flip picking. I don't know. Let's see. Handshake emoji looks the most rest from him once, of course.
I would pick Mick. I was thinking that I would probably pick Mick as well.
I mean, you can pretty much make a case for everyone to be picked. Yeah. So, I mean, Mick's most likely spy team. I mean, there's no, like, it's kind of hard from a spectator POV to analyze this because DSM runs, like, no one really made a strong claim about who could be Racer, who could be Spy, beside mostly on picking Handshake. So everyone adds to M1. Well, my player is Mick, and he got picked on M1, so
Let's go. It does M1+1, the classic. Well, if this game
yeah.
gonna have clean M2, the assassination is gonna be painful. So I hope that M2 will fail. And M3 3.1 passes, and mine is very happy because Smith is happening.
Well, let's see. Mosby.
I kinda expect Square to be picked on 3.1. Like, I don't know why, but I see it in my mind, like,
Square. Okay, this is
Square.
interesting by Mosby. He
Not,
unpicked
okay.
Handshake in M. He unpicked Handshake
Okay.
in M1 and now removes him.
After this pick, Square doesn't look the best.
I mean, this pick kinda. If Mosby's a spy, M1 plus good job friend is probably clean. I don't really get 2.4. You unpicked Handshake already.
I mean, 2.4 is like, I'm Merlin, or like, I wanted to follow because 1.3 is like hard following 1.1, 1.2. So he did something that follows info and then he kind of claims PR.
Yeah. I mean, Mosby could be a Merlin on bottom, for example. Let's see what friend picks.
The style is not looking like a 1+1. But the silence on chat, on the other hand, like usually when you stall on 2.5, when the pick is obvious, you're gonna have someone talking to you.
Yeah. Okay,
And
she adds turn
the
1.
silence, I mean, this silence here into just free picking makes me think it's gonna fail.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Huge.
Okay, so
Shocker.
Mosby's the only one who accused M1, basically.
Well, right hand side and handshake.
Right hand side handshake. I mean, I don't think Mosby would accuse M1 in that scenario, because if he's spy with good job Fren, then he can just let Fren fail M2, and then Mosby is likely to be on 3.1, right? So handshake kind of looks bad here. Like, either he picked a spy, Okay, well, this pick is acceptable, I think. Like, this is a team.
Like when I see people pick this pick, like you pick someone on 1.5, then you remove them on 3.1. A lot of people dislike this.
I mean, it depends on the situation. Normally, if you are 1.5, you should always assume that 2.5 picker is res, that 1.4 is res, because he has M2 hammer, right? So for 1.5, you assume M2 is M2 hammer is res, and you kind of want to follow their pick. And then on 3, like if M2 fails on 3.1, you assume they're a spy. Like, so if 1.4 rests someone, for example, and you think they're a viable spy team, then you can pick, like, pretty much set up doubling M2 and then remove the person you picked on 1.5. Okay, this gets 2 rejects. So handshake really looks bad.
Handshake really does.
Yeah. So, I mean, bottom is a team, I think.
Especially after it tops on top, tops on 3.1.
Yeah. I mean, this is
That's
a good
crazy
pick. I
pick,
mean, this is a
really.
good pick from K-Bizzle's POV. He should um not pick handshake after 3.1 gets rejected. So
And he has only like 3 teams if
I mean, M1s are probably not good anyways.
Bezo is looking more and more ras,
Okay,
really.
this also gets to reject. So Fran is looking res. I mean, bottom has to be seen now, I think. I mean, if you're barbarian here, you just pick bottom. I don't think there's any other picks. Pretty much.
Yeah, this is just exactly what I'm thinking right now. Bottom should. If he
Yep.
doesn't pick bottom, like, game could go very downhill.
Yeah. But like Mick and barbarian. Oh, he picks this. Hmm.
Well,
I mean, this pick is fine, I guess.
could be good. It just makes
I
K-Bizzle
mean,
smash res
it's
with
very
Merlin.
PR though. Like if you pick bottom and it fails, then K-Bills is basically always res, right? If the team is bottom and this gets apt, res are in a really tough spot because spies get double spy hammer.
When I see picks like this, I just think that K-Bizzle, that Barbarian is pretty much saying,
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. And M1s are confirmed bad at this point. So the thing is, Barbarian pick 1-1, so he's probably not Merlin. Like I don't know his Merlin range, but he's not Merlin on this. He could be like Percy to Mick and Mosby, maybe. So he
yeah,
knows it's not bottom, right?
hmm?
Wow.
Pick rich.
Wow. Okay.
Pick
Well,
rich.
now bottom.
Well, Merlin on bottom, third to pick clean.
Well, let's hope this is not clean because then my player is probably Merlin and dead.
Awkward, he says.
Fine, I thought you were nervous on 2.5, but I completely.
Good feeling.
I mean, I think Barbarian and Fren are probably to rest. That's what I'm thinking right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
always hard to analyze a game if you don't have a role in the game.
I was thinking that Bezo is very res
Oh,
looking.
I mean, yeah, Basil looks res after 3 gets 3 on rejects on the mission.
I
Hmm.
feel like this isn't.
I mean, who's Merlin on this? Probably a friend. Oh, this is apt. I mean, I don't think this is gonna succeed. Ding, ding, ding. Yep. Well,
Oh my god.
Rue is res.
Who's
Yo,
Rue?
barbarian.
A kangaroo.
Kangaroo. If it's bottom,
If it's bottom. Barbarian Merlin scared to pick clean.
I mean, here's He has very good frames on picking clean. Like, I don't know if my player Mick is res or spy this game.
Funnily enough, Solo approved it, then his pick is passing. Usually, people don't really like follow upper. Their pick passing.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we?
I mean, I mean, if I was Mick in that spot after Barbarian doesn't pick top, if I was a BT, I would probably not pick Barbarian. Like, unless you have like a read.
I would probably
Because that
take
pick reject
bottom.
is like, I mean, there's so many teams to try. So
I would
I think if
initially.
handshake emoji is rest, then Mick is a spy.
There's also a chance of handshake.
Handshake and make 2 spies. Yeah, that could be a thing. But I don't know.
Thinking about this.
Okay, Bezel's picking this. He's probably rejecting, right? So he's killing bottom.
He's
So what the
probably
fuck is the team?
rejecting. I hope he's rejecting because if he's
I mean,
approving,
Mick is shading Fren. Okay, so Bezel's saying it's not bottom, which was my favorite team for M3 to see, I guess, but
isn't the most obvious clean right now anti-friend and Mick?
anti-Fren Mick. I mean, there was picked in 3.1 and got 2 rejects.
Oh right.
So I'm gonna assume it's not that.
Wow. This is getting a little bit more complicated.
KGF and Mick aren't both res. I killed bottom. Okay, well, bottom is gone. So
Handshake is looking more and more res, really.
and res handshake emoji. Okay, Mick res is brusque, which means
Like, literally, Handshake is looking very res. All and freeze
yeah,
are without him. Nice 3. Bottom is also killed on 4.1. And
yeah.
Mick is res. So I think it's Handshake is like res or spies with Mick.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. And who else? And K Bezel brusque has a spy. Yeah. I mean, that's correct from Bezel's POV.
Bezo and Handshake 2 res, doing that, and it's anti.
I mean, left hand side Barbarian is a team I could see, like anti Mick K Bezel.
Or left hand side on cables also.
I mean, Barbarian is rest by basically everyone, so
Oh, I would.
I would just assume. I mean, Mick has a role that might be Morgana this game. So
It's strange that 3.4 is passing. Because if he's Morgana on 3.4, he's solo approved. I don't think his Percival is approved.
hmm,
Like, if
from
I
Mick, you
would.
mean?
No, if I would see Mick Merlin question mark, he just solo approved. I don't think he's picking clean. Like, he
I
just
mean, if
one
Mick
effort.
is a Merlin this game, he's probably Morgana. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that Percival is outside of 3.4.
I mean, Mick is either Percival or Morgana, I think. This game, he gives off PR vibes. So
Like, Barbarian Percival to Mick and someone.
Barbarian Percy to Mick and the other. Who would be the other Merlin? Probably Mosby. And like
With
it's left hand
2.4,
side
if
Barbarian.
it's like Mosby Merlin, then he does correct 1.3 and 2.4. Like, so unnecessary.
I mean, if Mick is a spy, it's fine. You're like giving info that M1 is dirty. So Hmm. I mean, if Mosby and Mick are the Merlins, but who is Percy approving 3.4? Hmm.
What if Fran is Percival and 3.4 has two Merlins? I think she's the only person who would something that crazy.
I mean, let's see. Mosby and Mick both feel like PRs, to be honest. But it doesn't really feel like they are on the same team. Because, I don't know, if Mosby is a PR on anti-good job friend K Bizzle, I really don't know why he would pick 2.4. Right? You would just add to M1. Like if Mosby adds to M1, then 3.1 is likely going to be anti-good job Frank Bizzle, maybe? I mean, 1.1 is against that.
A lot
Hmm.
of picks. I was thinking Square would be picked.
Yeah,
If 2.4
Square.
is
I
something
mean,
new.
yeah, Square is a thing. I mean, it's not at this point of the game, I don't think.
This point, where is that? Interesting. So the person who killed the most viable team really is Barbarian by picking
Oh, Mick
Maxi.
claims Square. Oh my god. I mean, Square is a thing.
Currently.
Oh, Mick off apps.
Oh,
I
oh
mean,
well. Oh well.
yeah.
It could be Zigzag, really.
I
On
mean, I
Handshake and
mean,
Mick.
you're just gonna Morok Mick here because there's no Merl. Like the only Merl on this team is Mick, right?
Yeah, the only Merlin is Mick, like you said. Not that
So Mick is
Mosby,
probably
Bottom.
Morgana. I think.
Or the
Like I don't.
Merlins. But I'm kind of curious why is Handshake picking 4.3? Like, Barbarian was pressed by everyone. He doesn't pick Ted, Mosby, and Barbarian. He doesn't pick Ben.
Yeah.
He doesn't pick Barbarian at all. Makes me think that he might be giving his Morgana a
I
chance to
mean,
claim his team.
If Mick is Merlin, he should never pick 3.4 though, because like if that passes, it's just gonna get Barbarian rest rep very likely because he's off M2 and off M3 and he has Hammer. Like if you're a Merlin mix spot, you cannot pick 3.4 because if it's apt, you're just losing the game.
Yeah, I think you should just
Especially
pick bottom.
after epping 3.3. So you should either pick reject jump something or just punt.
I would pick bottom
Like
on 3.4.
yeah,
And
bottom
then
is
if your
fine.
cables also like conference or what.
Yeah, exactly. You pick bottom and rest cables on a fail.
And you can even shade Barbarian because like
Yeah,
whatever. This pick made no sense.
yeah. I mean if Mega Mork he's putting pressure on.
Yeah, that's a good Morgana play. And it's a tragic Merlin situation. So if I'd be Res, I would probably go with Barbarian and Ted Mosby. Because it's
Um
top. Top. Hmm. This
I
is
mean
literally the only Timos I
top.
would Bazo.
If it's top, I don't fucking know why Mosby's killing bottom as a spy roll.
God, like that's thinking just pick Cables Barbarian, Ted Mosby, and fuck it.
I mean,
Do we think M2 or M3 double?
hmm. They're moving to Barbarian, so if he's res, my player's just a spy. The question is who Assassin is. Could be anyone but Mosby, I think. Like Mosby's
I'm thinking Handshake is very likely to be Assassin.
he could be. But why? I don't know why you would pick 1.5 in that line. I don't know. He's the most res person on M1, so he's like unlikely getting removed, right?
Oh, likely getting.
So
Well, it could also be Fran. That's
What the fuck? I mean, I'm vibing with left-hand side Barbarian, I think. Either that or Zigzag. Right? I think Fren is always
yeah,
res.
because I don't think 3.1.
And Mosby should be res too. Yeah, Assassin is in top, I think. And Mosby, Fren, and Barbarian are 3 res.
So 2 people are holding votes at handshake. Kinda stupid that people are fighting over square.
Well, it's not GG, so I guess confirmed spy, and he's Morgana.
Just kind of strange because it's a tournament game where people will spend so much time.
I mean, yeah, Mosby and Fren are res.
Edge of French should be Russ, so you're sending.
I mean, yeah, just pick Mosby and Fren, and like Assassin is in top, and make us Morgana.
Would probably go with left hand. Over Zig.
Left hand side or Zigzag? I mean, both
Over
handshake. I mean, K-Bizzle was the first one to reject 4.4, and handshake emoji waited. So
Oh, that's a good.
let's think. Who are the Merlins?
Could be Barbarian Mer.
I mean, if Barbarian's Merlin, then handshake is probably the ad.
I didn't see Fran Merlin.
I mean, she could be Merlin, but yeah, I kind of feel like Merlin and Mosby K-Bizzle, but like, no, I don't really see Mosby. Mosby, like K-Bizzle as Merlin probably does not kill bottom, right? As Percival to. If K-Bizzle is Merlin, I mean, then bottom is probably not killed. Why is
Percival
it not
actually
picked?
did a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, he picked 1.3, so
This 1.3 is kind of upset by 4.
yeah. But like on if Mosby's Merlin 1 point and K-Bizzle is res, like if it's zigzag, then 1.1 is bad, right? I think.
Yeah. Okay, so
The thing
Barbarian's
is,
gonna
if
pick
the thing
Fran.
is, I mean, the thing is, if Mosby's not picked here, then he's probably not Merlin, right?
That's
Because Mick is Morgana. Like we just assume Mick is Morgana. And if Mosby is the other Merlin, Percival would vouch for him, right?
right. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, but the other thing is, if Percival is very sure who Assassin is, it's better to leave Mosby off and add him in M5 because he's less likely to die. If he's not on the mission here. But Mosby did so much to be res. He killed bottom.
Rest Fran.
Yeah. Let's see.
Barbarian is saying he dislikes 4.4 so much. Doesn't
I'm
really
picking
have.
Ted and Fran. Yeah, that's what you should do.
And
Yeah, the ad is gonna be interesting because this mission has Merlin on it, probably.
yeah, I think so too.
So either way, it's tough because Percival has to figure out who Assassin is, and Handshake Emoji and K-Bizzle, or Percival's off the mission, which is also possible. but I don't really think handshake emoji can be Percival, and Cable's kind of hard as Percy as well. So
So Handshake was spying K-Bizzle
both
very
PRs.
early. Handshake said that it's left hand side versus square when it was 4 point.
Yeah, I mean, if handshake emoji is the ad, then more people could be Merlin. But if Cables is the ad, it's only ever Mosby to Fren, or like Mosby Merlin with Barbarian Percival, I think. Barbarian Percy to Mosby and Mick.
Yeah. Variant
But
Percy to
why? But why
Mosby.
does he pick reject 3.3 in that case? Like 3.3 is a very viable team, no?
3 point. I
I-
think in his head it was like bottom is very viable, but I don't want to out Percival, so I will like pick something based on reads. I
yeah.
feel like a team that makes no
I
sense
mean,
because
but 3.3 is a very viable team from Barbarian's POV, no? Like if he's Percy to Mick and Mosby.
maybe not because 1.1 would be look 1.1 is of picking Capers on friend and then make his Merlin does 1.2 which is correct. You could assume that 1.1 was good. And on
Mm,
3.4 on 3.3 like his 1.1 would be bad.
yeah. Hmm. I mean, I don't think Barbarian is Percy to Mick and Mosby.
I think it's possible.
Barbarian could be Percy to Mick and Mosby of what? Uh,
Like I was thinking that 3.4 doesn't have Percival on because Percival would reject. And I kind of think there's
I think
Handshake
3.
and Barbarian Percival.
I think 3.4 likely contains Morgana, Percival, VT, Assassin. Okay,
Really?
friend.
Oh well, that's what she said. Yeah, I think
Okay,
it exactly contains 4 PRs.
I mean that's basically friend saying Barbarian is Merlin or the ad is Merlin, but pretty sure
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah. Also Handshake with Merlin, and then Barb would be VT. Yeah, I think Barbarian Percival to must be in Mick.
I mean, I
And
really hope Make is Morg. If he's Assassin, he turbo grief this game, claiming PR.
no shot.
Nah, Make has to be
That's
Morg.
can't be a sad. That would be kind of funny because then Merlin can mistake on framing her.
Yeah, the
But you don't do
like
that.
I kind of feel like K Bizzle played more Resonum 4, but like 1.5 kind of I don't know. Why would you pick 1.5 as Spice with Make? Because like you're killing your Morgana's teams. Like you look the most rest looking person. You're probably on M2 anyways. Okay, so handshake is added.
Huge.
Which means handshake is never Merlin, right?
No, he can be Merlin, I think, because
No.
at 4.3, like he said exactly to Bezos' answer. Like, did he do anything to really on Merlin? He wasn't
Handshake.
picked
I mean, you
though,
pick
like this.
1.5 when it's not needed. You can just unpick Mosby. Okay, I mean, this is clean. So, and K-Bizzle was Assassin. So let's see. Let's see.
Barbarian to Bezo. Like, I hope Bezo is not Merlin because he's the best shot.
Let's see. Why would... Hmm. I mean, I think the shot is in Mosby Barbarian, right?
What about Fran? Like, being
Fren.
not Merlin, but like PR. He was. I feel like
I
she
mean,
knew that handshakes dad. He didn't really give much.
yeah, Fren Percy to Mick and Barbarian is a thing, which means Mosby's VT killing bottom.
Yeah, it's possible. Like, you see 3.3 when it should be bottom pick red, then 3.4 doesn't pick bottom. You
I
can
mean, let's see. I
kinda.
think I think handshake emote is confirmed VT this game. So let me reread the chat from Fran, Mosby, and Barbarian and M5 who gave the ads.
Yeah, I'm the
Okay,
most
M4
interested in
succeeded.
both.
Then, by the way, mate, I'm sorry if I'm very rude on spying you out of the game. Anyway, blah blah blah. It really
Excellent.
depends on Barbarian's role and whether you can forgive 3.2 pickup. Do you think 3.4 gets up by 3 res? Which is kind of implying Barbarian Handshake both res. I think 3.4 likely concerns more. I mean, Good Job Frank gave the info that 3.4 doubles, right?
Yeah.
Which means she reses Handshake.
She just says the ad is handshake.
But Friend, Mosby, and Barbarian contains a VT. So, I mean, this is not an easy shot. I mean, the thing is, right-hand side Friend being pick rejected is very interesting. Like, yeah, 3.3.
Made me
Getting so many
think
rejects
SPR.
kind of make Friend to Barbarian. What about that line?
Oh, friend to Barbarian.
I kind of don't want to shoot Friend just because she did 1.4, which is like very, very weak. She's just flip picking. But yeah, we were right when we said in M3 that Friend and Barbarian are 2 res.
What's funny is that you said that, and I said I think that Bezo is red.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
And
Bezo
you.
kind of lacked spy mates just because of his M2. It's so weird. Like 2.4 is a very weird pick.
Mm,
Okay, I mean, the thing is, Barbarian just followed pretty much. So Barbarian to Mosby is a line to look at, or Barbarian to Fren.
a friend to Barbarian, more likely.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out like Barbarian, not Merlin. If he's
Ah,
Percy,
Barbarian.
if Barbarian is Percy to Fren, I do think handshake emoji had rest chat.
Hmm.
I mean,
Barbarian to friend.
there's a lot of. I would have lots of difficulties finding the shot here. But I also would definitely have played this differently as Morgana.
Sure.
And we were right on mix roll pretty early too. And then M4 he even altered it more. So
To
handshake emoji to Barbarian works extremely well. I don't think that's a combo.
Barbarian.
I don't think that's a combo. Why do you pick 1.5 in that combo? Just don't pick Mosby. He hammer bribed you. You have enough excuse. So, I mean, I would always shoot a Mosby Barbarian, I think.
Give me a moment.
What happened this game? Trem. Are we jamming? I just dislike 4.4 so much. Oh, that's shit I missed. Yeah. Friend to Barbarian.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. I will jam Barbarian.
Yeah, I think I'll also choose Barbarian. I
Oh,
think friend to Barbarian.
yeah, both Fren or Mosby to Barbarian work. Because, yeah. but like clean is unpickable in M3 basically after 3.1. Like it can only be picked if 3.4 is rejected. I mean, 3.4 was a very good Morgana pick. Mosby res Barbarian directly, killing Square as well, which is, I mean, but how did, like, Barbarian knew that Cables was a spy when
Did
he
he?
said he was gonna pick Mosby and Fren. I mean, he kind of did. I mean, Barbarian to Mosby works, I guess, but then 3.3 is so weird. So
I want to look into this.
what? Barbarian to Mosby and Mick?
Yeah, because we were
Well,
talking about this. This is our Ilias combo.
yeah, but I don't know why the fuck you pick rejecting 3.3 as Barbarian there. Or like, why are you rejecting 3.1? Oh, like
The
2.4
3
could just be Merlin accusing M1 and picking two spies, right?
Oh yeah, the 3.1 reject is killing this combo.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're looking at Barbarian Merlin here.
He won. In you won. Team wait.
I hope so. I mean, I never think Handshake is Percy to Barbarian, but Mosby and Friend both could be. I think Barbarian's just gonna die. Okay, let's see. How does Mosby res Barbarian? I mean,
Yeah, how does Mosby claim all of this stuff?
I mean,
He
there's
can
a
kill bottom.
VT in Friend Mosby. I'm pretty sure that Barbarian is PR. Like, Friend to Mosby. I don't know. I think I'm like just by the rejects of Barbarian, I think he's confirmed PR. So Friend Mosby has a VT who played very well.
Like, how is Beza rejecting 4.1 as Percival? Yeah, okay, he can be V. Anything but Percival to rejecting 3.1
Yeah, I think Mosby might be the VT and it's Friend to Barbarian.
makes more sense as VT than Percival.
And then Fran Apps 3.4, which is Mick's last team because M2 failed. I mean, they're gonna end up shooting Barbarian. I think it's a correct shot. If not, well played, Raz. Yeah, this is the thing to figure out. Is Barbarian PR or not? Yeah, and he is PR, and he's not Percival to Mosby fake rejecting 3.3, so...
Like, what else is the combination? He would have to be VT.
Yeah, if he's VT, then Fran and Mosby are the PRs. And it would be... Fran to Mosby? No, I think Fran played a bit too weak to be Merlin. So... I think it's Mosby killed Square, but he also knows Mick is Giga dead on Square, right? So he should always reject a Barbarian. The question is if he insta-reses a Barbarian as Percival to him. I mean, he probably can, because like you can mork Mick for apping 3.3 and then picking 3.4 and it fails. So the thing is, I mean, Square was a really viable team. I mean, if I was Percival in Mosby's shoes, I would mork Mick as well after 3-4 fails. Just because if Square is the team, then 3.4 should never be picked by Merlin. Because, like, you basically lose the game. So... yeah. Percy to Fren, Barbarian.
It makes more sense then.
I mean, I just think we're looking at Fren or Mosby to Barbarian. So...
So
I
who
mean,
gone
Handshake
first?
is. I mean, if Handshake is Merlin, Mick kind of grieved. Like, Mick shouldn't push square. He should just roll with Barbarian Res and push like. Yeah, Barbarian to Mosby shouldn't reject 3.1. Barbarian to
Mick can
Mosby
just
shouldn't
like
reject 3.4.
Mick can push right hand.
I
See
mean,
what works.
he should probably push anti-Mosby Handshake. That's a really good team to push. Alright, Barbarian's gonna die, and Spice or Res win the first game of the tournament.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, good luck. We
Merlin.
won. We won. Oh, he's personal to Mosby.
He was
Oh yeah.
personal to Mosby.
I
This
think
was
yeah.
we
Do you
had this
remember? I
combo.
mean, do you remember what I said at 3.3? Barbarian's not
Yeah,
picking bottom because he's Percy to Mosby and Mick.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
was a good combo.
3.3 was very good. That was a very good game by Barbarian. Like, hats off. Really, really good. That was really
Wow.
well played.
And
Yeah, I
also
mean,
look at
he
the
deserves the win.
dealers. Look
He
at
deserves the
dealers.
win.
Everyone had Barbarian.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Everyone.
that was. I mean, he killed all of Mick's teams, and
Well,
he also found that Cabus was a spy.
all right. This is a first game win. Very good win for us.
Oh.
So thanks you, Max. Thank you, Maxi, for being here with me.
Yeah, no worries.
And see you
That was a good
next
game.
time.
All right, goodbye.